While Daryl waits here in the alley, I run up the street, grab the bag.
But you got us elsewhere?
You and T-Dog, right? You'll be in this alley here.
2 blocks away, why?
I may not be able to come back the same way. Walkers might cut me off. If that happens, I won't go back to Daryl. I'll go forward instead. All the way around to that alley where you guys are. Whichever direction I go, I got you in both places to cover me. Afterwards, we'll all meet back here.
Hey, kid. What'd you do before all this?
Delivered pizzas? Why?
No, I'd say that was a pretty normal video. Walking Dead scene. And on, you know, Glenn delivering pizzas back in the day, you know, before the apocalypse hit. Ooh. Now, you're wondering to yourself, how did this all start? This comment section right here, this comment right here started a war like I have not seen before in a comment section. I had to make a video about this because it just blew me back on how just absolutely insane this is. Now, I will be talking about and showing you guys all the clips and everything here, and the discussion. So here we go, let's start it off. So we got the original commenter here saying, I mean, as a DoorDash driver, I have to say, this is probably one of the best things to have experience in with this situation. He knows all the routes and traffic, and the person explains to go on, you know, saying how it's smart that Glenn was a pizza man before this, and I can only agree. It would be pretty smart to know the ins and outs of cities and towns, the forward escape routes and stuff like that in the apocalypse. So I mean, I 100% agree. But when we get into the comment thread, actually, it gets darker. And now we get into the real juicy, the real meat and bones of this argument. So we have Jay Training against Dwight Forsberg, and I'll just be referring to them as Jay and Dwight probably. Jay Training says, at Dwight, delivering items and food is a real job, as opposed to freeloading off the government and being a burden to society. What's your job? Right off the gate, man, I gotta say, Jay Training coming out swinging with the absolute great insults there. And Dwight responds with, hard to argue with that, I am a financial accountant. L already. Get ratioed, first off, only one like. And Jay Training then responds with, so now we see that people like financial accountants look down on those who provide services to the people who pay them. If you don't have respect for a delivery driver, what stops your clients from not... Yeah, see? So Jay Training just goes just absolute ham on this guy, and he holds no punches back. This guy just with the Dragon Ball Z size nuts on this guy, just goes after him, and it's great, it's fun to see. I'm scrolling through this like late at night, seeing this after just watching the video, and I'm like, oh my god, oh, this is getting better as I scroll, and you'll see here in a minute. And then Dwight then comes back to say, you cannot lump me in with other accountants, even though he literally did the same thing to all DoorDash drivers. But he says, I do not speak for other accountants or people with degrees, so try not to judge others based off my comment, even though that is the exact same thing the other guy is doing. Dwight, sorry, that is exactly what he's doing. This guy is hypocritical as shit, now I'm looking back at it. And with all good comment wars, we have the jokester, and the top comment, and it says, I'd be upset too, Dwight, if I wasted time in college just to make as much as a delivery driver. He said, haha, you have no idea the money I bring home. And which, that does not matter, especially in a fucking YouTube comment section. I don't know why you're boasting about making, like, what, 6 figures a year just because you're a financial accountant. Good for you, buddy. You're on a YouTube comment section for The Walking Dead that is also a short, mind you, and you're having a comment war on it. So, as Mina comes in and just slaps him silly with this huge paragraph. And as he says in the end, maybe humble yourself a bit. Damn, the bombshell that was thrown on Dwight. How does he respond? Well, the Dwightster then replies, "My brother says the same thing," as he's typing in his mother's basement as a Redditor. "He is content living with our mother, and he's 34 years old. Also, his wife and 3 kids live there." Now, see, nobody cares. Nobody cares about any of that. What he says, DoorDashing is absolutely not essential. The world could got along fine without it in, for centuries. But the thing is, and I think one of the people in the comments do address it, there's been couriers, milkmen, postal people. DoorDashing isn't just for food. It's a courier service, and I think that's what a lot of people mistake it for. I've had friends that literally buy groceries off DoorDash because they can't drive or something like that. I mean, so I am also defending DoorDash, and fuck this Dwight guy. So he also says it's not all about money. There are other factors. Also, I did not attack you. Now, first off, you did, right off the gate in the beginning, so you're wrong there. Second off, it is all about money because that's what you're making it to seem like. Just because he's not making as much money as you and doesn't have some esteemed job like you, you're looking down upon him like a fucking idiot. Not trying to get too ahead of myself here now, but to continue, we got the Mina coming back saying, "Screaming at me to get a real job is definitely attacking me." Exactly. And they go back and forth saying that delivery service has existed for a very long time, just like I have said. And there's a little bit more to it, but honestly, the general kind of talk in war, this is really it. Those are the highlights for me, at least. I am going to link the video down below, and you guys can look at the comments, all of them. There are 64, I'm not going to go over all of them. That would be crazy. But these are just the highlights that I saw, and really just made me laugh and be like, holy shit, how is this guy really saying this right now to a delivery driver? It's just so, people do not respect each other, and it's sad, and it sucks. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this situation here. If you like this kind of content too, subscribe, comment, let me know. So yeah, see you.